again, Asmana Sorsalim, a student from CJCU in International Program on Sustainable Development. For today, we are going to have different observation, different interviews from different staffs within the campus, professors, teachers, on implementing the goal number 12, the sustainable goal, which says promotion, consumption and production pattern within the campus. How are they going to take care of the waste? What is their perception in water and electricity? So let's see from them. Well, right now we are in administration building heading to Professor Joy to ask her what does she thinks about this goal. How can we advocate this goal in the campus? So we have our colleague who is going to interview him about that, and he is the one.
Hi, my name is Sami Ayad, and today I'm going to interview Professor Joy. Come on. Thank you for having me here, and thank you for your time.
So
this interview will be just 5 minutes, if you don't mind. All right, so let's start with the first question. Are you aware of the amount of unnecessary waste produced by us, the community in CJCU, whether the waste is water, electricity, or even garbage?
Okay, good. I do notice that people tend to waste a lot of, resources, like you say, water, electricity, because sometimes you go past a classroom, okay, where it's empty, but you can still see the lights, okay. And number two, the water. I do think a smarter system should be installed in the toilet, because, a lot of water is wasted unnecessarily. Yeah.
Thank you. What do you think about the trash which is being produced in CJCU?
Okay, well, I can only give, my own experience, okay? If I don't put all my trash in my little trash can here, I tend to produce a lot of trash. What do I mean? Because there are so many trash cans everywhere, so we just, produce a lot of trash without noticing anything. But when you have to carry trash with you, or when I have to put all my trash in my little trash can, then sometimes the amount just surprised me. Yeah, and when I see that overflowing trash can, usually I'll remind myself I need to cut down. Yeah, producing trash. Usually the trash comes from the packaging, snacks and 便当, lunch box. And well, if I can remind myself, usually I can do a better job. I can reduce the amount of the trash that I produce.
Thank you. So for the second question, do you usually think about how much garbage waste you produced and how much water and electricity you have used in your life?
Okay. So again, because I have a little trash can, so basically, I know how much, trash I produce every day, okay? And for the electricity, before this semester, I stayed in the school dorm. And because I don't have to pay for the water and the electricity, so I don't care, how much electricity I used. But starting this semester, I moved to, one of the dorm rooms of the campus. I have to pay for my electricity bill, and I think that makes a huge difference because I have to pay. So every time I make sure I don't waste the electricity, because if I forget to turn off the lamp, the light, or the computer, well, my electricity bill is gonna adding up, and I have to pay more, and I don't want to pay a lot for the electricity, and anybody wants to pay a lot for the electricity bill. Okay, so one thing I think you have to pay for everything. Yeah. If you pay for electricity, even in the dorm, then I guess you will remind yourself, yeah, don't, overconsume or don't waste.
Thank you. So, have you ever thought of yourself to be able to make a change in your life for the best of our planet? And if so, did you change? And how did you get the motivation to change yourself?
Okay. So I guess I can speak for a lot of Taiwanese. Taiwanese don't like to waste money, or I should say Taiwanese hate to waste their money. Okay, so for me, saving money is one of the biggest motivations. Yeah, so like I say, if I can cut down the electricity bill, if I can save some money, for me, well, that's wonderful. That's, why I'm so motivated to remind myself to, cut down the lights, the electricity, including, the TV or computer. Yeah, okay. And as for water, well, I don't think consumers will like this idea, but I do think the water here in Taiwan is too cheap. Because it's so cheap that people, tend to waste it because they think that costs, nothing. Yeah, but actually, well, I think, anyway, make it expensive so people don't waste.
That's a good way. So, finally, do you have any suggestions to reduce garbage waste and to reduce water and electricity consumption in our campus?
Okay. On campus, number one, again, I just mentioned, a smarter system should be installed in the toilet. I think, when we flush the toilet, we do not need so much water, okay? And then number two, for the tap water, okay? It should be easy. You just, you can hook up with some device, that can cut down the water flow by half or by 1/3. I mean, that's easy. That doesn't cost that money, right? And what else? I forgot.
Electricity?
Oh, electricity. Yeah, again, if I am a manager here, I would, keep record of every department to make sure, every department knows how much electricity, they use every month or every day. Okay, so if they see the record, then they know, if they are wasting or not.
Those are very good suggestions. Thank you so much for your time. So this interview has finished. So thank you so much for your time today. Have a great day. 谢谢.
You too.
Hello once again. Previously, we were with Chen Lao Shi in second building, and now here we are in Eco Center with Ever and Agaba. Yes, so Agaba is going to interview Ever about this goal. What is her opinion on this? Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. I was trying to find out your opinion on what you think about how we can reduce garbage within the eco studio. What's your take on that?
I think we can use some recycled material to like it to reuse again.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and the second, I think about the kitchen waste. I think we can burn it into the ground and let it to biodegradable. Yeah, I think.
Thank you. Now, looking again on another formula, it is mostly found out that most students take their lunch in their rooms.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the best practice? What do you say about that?
Because I think the student, they will think lunchbox is very convenient. But I think if we love our environment, I think we need to do good. Just like me, I will always prepare this. Yeah, this glass lunch bag.
Practice.
Yeah, and this is a water bottle, and I have this. also can use a long time and I don't waste any.
This is quite impressive.
Yeah, that's right. So I will suggest students use this because I think it's good for environment. Yeah.
It's good, sure. That is good practice. Now, how do we feel that? How can we make students get involved in reducing the garbage in the whole campus?
Okay.
How do you think we should get involved students to make sure that they reduce on the garbage and power usage within our campus? What is your take on that again?
I think we can handle a competition about to do this thing to encourage the student to use recycle material and don't waste too many things, so we can save and give their price when
the student does what.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. We really very grateful to being here and for the advice that you've given. We hope to see the details in our next findings. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.